Welcome to the Goalie Mindset Podcast. My name is Pete Fry, the Goalie Mindset Guy, and my purpose is to help goalies have a dominating goalie career. Pete Fry, the Goalie Mindset Guy here. I'm excited to have here today on the Goalie Mindset Podcast, the great Joey Ali. Joey, thanks for coming on, my friend from Pro-Formance Goaltending Schools. They do a phenomenal job, and I've known Joey for a long time, a heck of a long time. And yeah, Joe, thanks for coming on, my friend. Great to have you on here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Pete. This is an awesome opportunity to come hang out with you and just, shoot the stuff.
Yeah, let's just have some fun. Let's chill. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about goaltending, maybe a little bit of mindset and stuff like that. But first, talk about, I know Pro-Formance has made a difference with a lot of goaltenders throughout the years. So maybe let's talk about performance. Let's start off talking about performance and the difference they've made with goaltenders. So I know I've worked with Beck Warm for a long time, and he's been a big fan of performance. He's trained there for a long time, and lots of other guys too.
Absolutely.
Cody Porter,
Roman Bazran.
Roman,
definitely. Obviously Performance has been around for a while. Like obviously the Sean Murray, which rest in peace. We miss him. He was the founder of Pro-Formance Goalie Schools. He was
Sean was the founder, and that goes way back in the day, because wasn't like in the Vancouver area back in the time. There was Sean. Was he partners with Ron at the time?
Pasco,
Ron, and Angelo?
Yes. All those guys were at Pro-Formance Goalie Schools when it started.
Wow.
And then branched out. Yeah.
And then branched out and stuff like that.
So when I started training with Performance, I was 13 years old, and it was Pasco and Sean out of Burnaby 8 rinks.
Okay.
And I remember it was grueling. It was grueling.
Oh, the training, like they would work you hard.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah. It was just another level of it. So when I got in, it was Sean and Pasco and Sean
you've been a partner of Performance for how long now?
Now since 2009.
Okay, can you stop clicking the pen? Yeah. It's like in the seminars, you get little kids that click them, stuff like that. Okay, there we go.
Just a nervous twitch.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's just the mic's gonna pick it up. That's all. Okay. So you've been a partner for how long now?
Since 2009.
Oh wow,
so 2009 with Pro-Formance Goalie Schools.
That's 15 years.
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
Wow. It has been 15 years. Time
fantastic. Flies. And who's a goaltender that you're most proud of working with? Who's a goalie you're most proud of working with?
Oh, there's
and that doesn't even mean they have to be the most successful.
Yeah. Right? Man, there's a few, like there's a few. I think one that stands out just currently would be Ajit Gandara.
Okay, Sir Eagles.
Yeah. He was with us with the Langley River.
They won it all last year.
Yeah, this past season. They just won it, and then they won in the province against the Alberta. They won that as well.
They won that series there too.
They did win that. And for him, I met him, like he trained with Sean and Sean. And then he came to the Langley Trappers, the junior B team, a few years ago. And he was just awesome. He was a pleasure to work with, hardworking kid. Really made his family, mom, a lot of sacrifices to get to help facilitate him and his hockey career. And he was just the effort and the way it all came and all happened from. He always worked hard, he always wanted, he always put in the effort. He was a kind of athlete that we would love to work with, because when he came to the rink, you were going to get everything he had in his tank each and every time. So for him,
hardworking kid,
hardworking, undersized, a lot of things, a lot of reasons why he wasn't going to be who he was. And he heard that, he persevered, he would battle through it, and I honestly think he just wasn't listening to it, which allowed him to be really successful. And I say that
he wasn't listening to like the naysayers.
The naysayers, or if he was, he used that as the fire, but he didn't believe it.
Okay,
like that was part of his maybe what helped him get fired up to go after. And we've all been in that, where you take those negative comments and you're like, I'm gonna show
Michael Jordan it.
Right.
Yes.
That's and great. For him, going through junior B, going through junior A.
Where did he play junior B?
With the Langley Trappers.
Okay, the Trappers. Yeah.
He had a really good, he had a good season. He had a 93 save percentage, came into BCHL and sustained a 92, 93 save percentage.
And you said he was undersized. How tall?
Ajit was 5'9", maybe now he's 5'10", 5'10" now. Maybe.
So he's like the goalie for Nashville size.
Yes, Soros.
Yeah,
Soros, absolutely. And he as a result of just his mentality, he went ahead and had 3 years in the BCHL, which were 92, 93 save percentage. And then we as his last year, the Rivermen did really right by him and honoring what he wanted to do and giving him a chance. And he went ahead and went with the Surrey Eagles, and the rest is history. Went ahead and won the league, became the championship as the guy in between the pipes, and I think proved a lot of people wrong. So for me, working with an athlete like that, and there's lots like that, he just comes to mind because of the recentness of it. But it's great to see that mindset, the perseverance, everything that you'd want an athlete, his athleticism, his accountability.
So he's going to get some opportunities.
He has a D1 scholar.
He does. He does with
Sacred Heart.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. So and that was another thing, right? Where he's undersized, or he doesn't look right, he's unorthodox. At the end of the day, you and I appreciate guys who stop the puck, and all coaches at the end of the day, if you can stop the puck and get their team a win, that goes a long way. And not all coaches care how you do it.
No, they don't.
And it's not like he doesn't do it in a bad way. He does it in a great way.
Yeah. I just had to get my water.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. And really, I know we teach like a lot of technical and things like that, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to keeping it out.
Yes,
right.
Keeping it out,
no matter what.
Finding a way. There is a technicality to him. There is. It's just that he's very good with breaking technique.
Okay,
it's time to break technique to make a save. I got to break technique to make a save. Whereas I think a little bit of, I'm generalizing now, but in Canada, when we see our goaltenders, we're so technical that we're almost afraid to break technique to make a save.
Yeah, they exactly. They'll do whatever they're supposed to do, and
slide across and get beat. Whereas if you see a European goalie like Bobrovsky or any of those guys,
come across in a pad stack and throw the player off.
Bad jabber
with their mind,
or a rollover, just trying to get to it.
Let's talk about that from like a mental perspective as a goaltender. Is let's talk about messing with the player's mind.
Okay.
Right? Because you think of it, that's the sole purpose of a player. When he's coming down on a breakaway, what does the player want to do? He wants to drop his shoulder. He wants to make a fake or something like that. So here's a question for you. What are some things that goalies can do to mess with the player's mind?
Ooh, love this one. Well, let's stick with the breakaway.
Okay.
Right? Stick with the breakaway. There's few things. I have sometimes goalies start your hands back. So as the player's coming in, you push your hands out. That just takes a bit of the attention from the players down to you.
That's huge. Right? Their eyes will go to the stick.
Right. They're like, okay, what just happened? Another one is you flick your blocker, do a quick flick. Just again to get their eyes to come to you. Yeah,
they think you're moving. They think you're going to poke or something.
Absolutely. And to your point, the next one, the fake poke check, right? You just kind of just give her a bit of a jammer. Bobrovsky did it recently.
He did. So he did a fake one,
and it was on a penalty. It was on a breakaway. It was going through some video recently. Putting in some packages together, and through it, there's a breakaway coming in, and he fakes a poke check at the top of his crease. The guy panics. He shoots it right at his pad.
And what about because I know like nowadays like it is so technical, but what about once in a while, just like Bobrovsky did in the playoffs when he came across there, but what about once in a while doing an odd like a pad stack or something like that? I'm not saying technically, I'm just saying I'm talking purely messing with the player's head, because if the player has no idea what the goalie's going to see, it's when the players think they know what the goalie's going to do that the players get more confidence. And the players tend to have more success. But if they're like up against this guy and they're like, I have no clue, this guy's freaking wild, what he's going to do.
Unpredictability. I'm with you.
Yeah, unpredictability.
I'm with you, Pete.
I'm not saying a pad stack is a good move nowadays.
No, because the coach would have our head. The coach like, what are you doing with them, Joe?
although Marty Brodeur did one in the Olympics back in 2010. Do you remember that?
I'm not sure.
It was a shot from the blue line.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think he has to rewind the tape on that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that unpredictability definitely plays into a player's mind, and it's I think it comes down to confidence. Like we're saying, the mindset of a goaltender. If a goaltender's mind is right, they're confident, they'll do those things.
Yeah.
They'll throw it out there. They'll have the confidence to do it, knowing that they're going to get themselves out of it. And I think confidence is the key, as we both agree.
Yes.
If you're confident, you can be the least technical goalie and stop pucks, because in your mind, nothing's going to beat you.
I love it. I love it. And in fact, okay, so next topic, which is kind of the same topic, perfect. I want to talk about the word perfect.
Okay.
So a goalie doesn't have to be perfect. I'm assuming you're right. That can almost be a bad word for a goaltender. Like looking good, perfect.
Yeah, perfection. Perfection for me is winning the game.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's 1-0 or 7-6, because it's a team sport. At the end of it, if you can get the result for your coach, your team, we can work on all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So perfection is one where it adds too much anxiety and anxiousness.
It does, doesn't it?
I wasn't perfect on that play. I didn't come out and stop it properly. You stopped it. We maintained possession. We're good.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving, because it's well done.
Yeah. So it's like you have a clear picture of what you want to do, but then when the play's on, you just kind of let it go, and you just be in the moment.
Yes.
You and the puck, no more the play.
And so when I'm training goalies, I'll say to them, in practice, I want you to think. I need you to use your brain. But in a game, you don't have to think. No. I just want you to play.
Yeah. But, let the subconscious do the work. Yeah,
that's right. And so the hope is that because we're thinking in practice, and we're thinking about what we're trying to do, that'll translate into games where you're not thinking about it, you're just doing it. Right. And that speaks to muscle memory stuff that I've learned through you as well. Yeah. Those things are things that we're hoping that will come through in games. But if I'm asking an athlete, and you and I both agree, if we're asking an athlete to think every time, it's just adding another layer of anxiousness and anxiety. If something doesn't work out, then it's in their head. So the next play maybe doesn't work, because they're already thinking about what I didn't do that last play. So in a game, I think it's, for my approach anyways, I want them to think in practice. You need to have engagement, but in games, you got to be just flow.
Yes.
Flow. We can fix everything after. We can talk about things after, but in the moment, you just got to feel it.
I love that. Good for you. I love it. I think that is sound advice, because I think a lot of times goalies get caught up in doing video review in their game. Like they're thinking about the save they didn't make, as opposed to just,
and they're rewinding it right away.
Yeah. Just shelf it and
compartmentalize, move on, and we'll figure it out. We'll laugh about it. We'll talk about it. We'll critique it. But in the moment, just go play your game.
So camps. Okay. So upcoming camps.
Yes.
And I'm going to be speaking at some of your camps too.
Yeah, you are. You're always down, Pete. You're the guy, man. We love having you out.
By the way, you're going to see Joey and I eat a little bit of raw liver here. All you have to do is taste it. You don't have to have a lot. Just taste it first. That's what I did the first time.
It's a mindset thing. Yeah,
it's all about mind. It's all about the uncomfortable things, doing stuff that is uncomfortable every day. And so let's talk about your camps. What are the dates of the camps?
So the camps, July 22nd, our elite camp, which is with our BCHL, NCAA, U Sports goalies, along with aspiring college junior goalies. That is sold out. So that's sold out on July 22nd to July 26th.
22nd and 26th. Okay,
yes, which is going to be an awesome camp. Like you're there. We have vision psychologist for the eyes.
Oh, for the eyes.
Yeah.
So important.
We started that last year. They come in, they test, not optometrists that just look at your eye health. These are sports.
No, there's some like workouts for your eyes.
6 muscles.
Did you know, Joey, when I was 13, 14, 15, I was playing on the island, right? And Bob Nicholson was one of the coaches there. He ended up he was the head of Hockey Canada for a long time. Dave Andrews, who was like the president of the American Hockey League. But they had this sports vision. I had this book called Sports Vision. You can't find it anymore. But I developed all my own eye exercises. I'll actually show you. We could do something.
That'd be awesome.
You could do something in your center. And I'm not taking away from the professional, the eye guys that do it now. I don't want to take away from them at all, because they're good. Go to them. There's nothing wrong with having like a couple eye exercises at your facility too. Yeah. That they do every time.
I would love that.
Because Joey's got a center you can go and train at too.
Yeah. Proali goalie training out in Surrey. It's a couple synthetic sheets of ice.
How do they reach you for that? How do they get in touch with you?
You can get a hold of me via email at joey@proali or go to our website, which is proali.net.
You got it all going on. You got the camps, you got the center, hey, the coaching with Langley, like lots of phenomenal stuff there. I love it. And we have so many things to talk about. I'm just breezing through it here. I'm like Mr. ADD here.
No, let's go. So the other camps, just to finish off, you don't mind, buddy. The rep prep camps, 1 and 2. We have a rust removal beginning of August, and then we have rep prep 1 after a rust removal, which is a August 12th week. The following week is our rep prep number 2, and then rep prep number 3 is geared for our U11 goaltenders in September, and that's because they're going into the new rep process, and we found these young goalies, they don't really know what they're getting into. So rep prep 3 is more geared for those goalies that are first years going into U11, trying to crowd for reps. So we give a little bit of a slideshow presentation and kind of orientate them with structure as they may see in their evaluation. So those are our camps, and hopefully we'll see some of you there.
And where are your camps held at?
Langley Sportsplex,
great facility.
And Langley Twin Rinks and Surrey Excellent Ice.
Awesome. Twin Rinks and the Excellent, all good facilities. Love it, love it. Okay, I know we got a little bit more time here. Let's talk about blind hockey too, because you're a coach for goaltenders in blind hockey.
So I'm the goalie coach for Team Canada blind hockey. We have players from all across the country, of course. And it started off in 2014. Actually, I was contacted by a blind goaltender asking me if I'd be interested in working with him. And at the moment, I obviously was hesitant because
So can they not see it all?
So in competition, they have to wear a blindfold. Like there's a B1, there's different stages, B1, B2, B3. So a B3 sees the most. They're all legally blind. B2 sees a little more, and sees a little less, and B1 sees nothing. Like very, very little. But just to keep it even playing field in international competition, all the goalies have to wear a blindfold. Just so it's complete. So, if maybe some sees a little bit of light or whatever, but it keeps it completely even. So the sport is really based on their sixth sense, hearing, touch, and feel, finding the post, finding their angles. So, creating a grid system where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 system where when we talk about spots on the ice, we can just use numbers.
So do they hear where the puck is?
So So the puck is, it's fairly large. It's about that big, and it has metal bearings in it.
I would love to see this.
We'd love to have you. It's a really unique and amazing experience to see some of these athletes. And so just with the sport, when they cross over the blue line, they have to make a pass. They have to make a pass, which initiates a second whistle. That second whistle lets the goalie know that a shot can come. So that way you can't shoot from anywhere on the ice.
Are the referees blind too, like in regular hockey?
Yes.
I'm joking. That was a joke.
Sometimes. That was a joke.
And I'm getting canceled here. That was I had to get that in.
Hey, when have we ever gone to a hockey game and said, "Oh, the reffing is great"? So I think the reffing is equally bad everywhere.
I had to get that in there. No, a little bit of humor. Yes. I think that I would love to come take a look at it, and it sounds interesting. And I wonder if there is there anything from that you can take, that you take for your training with your other goaltenders? Like, what I mean is their other senses have to come alive. So is there some benefit to, a regular goaltender that can see fully? Is there some benefit from some of the things you do with the blind guys that the regular goaltender could incorporate in the game, like as far as senses and stuff like that?
What I found is when I work with these with the blind athletes, their work ethic is phenomenal. And I think what I bring over is letting kind of talking to my sighted athletes about that sport and kind of enlightening them with their hardships and yet their effort on the ice. So meaning like their day-to-day getting up out of bed, putting on their shoes is not like us. It's everything's a challenge. And yet come to the ice and have a work ethic that's just, you're like, wow, like this is what I would love to bring over to the sighted athletes.
Well, and I wonder if there's something about potentially moving around the crease. Like think of it because a lot of times goalies have to look back and know exactly where they're on the crease. Is there something that could be done as far as incorporate into training as far as like just feeling your way around the crease, so knowing where you are. Like for example, going to players. So to me, the best players on the player side, as far as goal scorer goes, are not the ones who look at the net and see where they're going to shoot it. It's the ones that can close their eyes and know exactly where the net is and shoot it with their eyes closed.
And that's the feel part.
That's
where the feel comes
and the visualization.
Visualize is huge without question. Visualization is just part of the pre-game, the pre-performance. It's got to be there. It has to be an element in your cognitive toolbox, right?
Wow,
for sure. So the feel part, yes. What I brought over though, and this is really cool, Pete, compliment to what you've taught me, is the muscle memory part, where you physically used to take us into the position, and you're like, here's your end position. That I brought over to blind hockey. And
I love PV.
And they love, and they love it.
Start with the end point in mind.
Yes. So here's the spot we want to end up in.
Freaking right.
And so you ask permission, can I mold your body? So we get them into the position. They're like, this feels weird. I'm like, just absorb it.
Just do it.
Take it in, feel it in, and that approach has really helped. That's the blind, training blind hockey goalies, being able to, because I can't demo. I'm out there pointing, no one's seeing. Right? I will do this. No, that's not helpful. Physically taking their body, putting them into the position, or helping them get to it, is something that's been huge in our development with goaltenders.
I love it. I love
it. Side.
Let's we are getting short on time here, but I want to carry this conversation on. Let's keep the pod going. We're going to go into the kitchen.
Okay.
We're going to see if we can try just to touch a raw liver, but we'll keep the video going. Okay, so let's try a little raw liver. I'm going to get a separate fork.
All right, buddy.
Now, you can just try a little piece. It's totally up to you if you want. Johnny took the big board. That dog. My son. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out a strip of this because some of this is going to go back in the fridge. This is from Aurora Farms, grass-fed, grass-finished.
Okay.
We just took it out this morning.
Yes, that is liver.
Yeah, that is raw liver. Can they see it there? Yeah, they can see it there.
They saw it.
The raw liver.
I see it.
We got I got to show you something, like the most nutritious part. I won't make you do it, but I got to show you this.
Yeah, please.
See if I don't get on there. Fall out. Here you go, Joe. There's the liver. The nutritious part, little bottoms up.
Yeah, okay.
That is one of the most, it's actually like raw, like blood from the liver. So it's super healthy.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Okay. So we can just try here. I'll show you. All I do is I just go, oh frick. Here, that's your fork.
Okay, buddy.
Right there. Sorry, bud.
That's all right.
So you just do a little cut. Now, you want honey on it?
I don't know. Do I need honey? That'd be okay.
Just try a little piece like that.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, just do a little cut. Try a little piece. Here goes Joey, eating the raw liver. Pro-Formance Goalie Schools, doing the uncomfortable. Cheers. How is it? It's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's nothing.
It's almost like sushi.
Yes, it is.
It's almost like sushi.
See, I eat this, and then people are like, do you want to eat sushi? I'm like, no, I can't eat that stuff. Right? I'm serious.
Oh man,
I'm serious.
That's not bad. That's like soup.
It's up to you. Do you want more? It's totally up to you.
I want one more little.
Yeah. Take a little bite.
Man. So can I ask you what brought this on? Like, how did you come?
Johnny, my son.
Okay.
He's like, we got to start eating this stuff. There's if you study, his name is Carnivore MD, Paul Saladino.
Okay.
He's all about the carnivore diet, but carnivore with fruit. Okay. Right. So it's not just pure, it's not like the who's the guy, the Liver King? It's not like the Liver King.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
Yeah. Because I think wasn't outed for steroids or something like that.
That's right.
I think, right?
And he has videos around real.
He's unbelievable. He'll be eating like bulls. He goes a little too far.
What do you call it? Prairie oysters?
Yeah, exactly. The prairie oysters.
Yes.
but and Google the benefits of raw liver. It's better than me telling you, right? If you Google it, because there's tons of benefits. So just a little bit each day. You don't have to eat a lot of it, but just a little bit each day. And anyways, there you go, Joe.
Thank you, buddy. We'll have one more here.
Yeah, for sure. You can take some home if you want.
I'm not sure about all that, but
hey, cook dinner. My wife gets so mad if I even say I'm eating this. Like she just gets.
She does?
Oh yeah, because she's against this stuff.
Got it. This is like sushi.
It is, yeah. It's good too.
That's awesome.
You see?
That is awesome.
Healthy. There we go. Aurora Farms, we get it delivered right to our house.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. There we go.
I would never think I would do this, and it's awesome to be doing it.
I'm glad you did it.
Absolutely,
like, be uncomfortable because this is part of, as a goaltender and growing, right?
Yes.
As a human, as a business, it's just doing stuff that we would never, like, I didn't think I would do this in a million years.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. When you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ate more than I ate the first time I ate it.
Okay.
First time I ate it, I was like, I was so mad at my son. Yeah. Well, I ate like it's a little morsel the first time. So you did, and who did I have over? I think it was Greg. Was it Greg was over here, a buddy of mine, and he had just a little piece, but you ate more than him. So it was impressive. So there we go. So live from the Goalie Mindset Podcast, we got the great Joey Ellie here. Joey, thanks for coming on today, buddy.
Thanks for having me, Pete.
Hey, congrats.
Great hanging out, buddy.
Freaking right.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're powerful.
Thank you, buddy. You too.